And I thought, why don't we take this large, unskilled labor pool that's shooting us and carjacking us and shooting each other, and make them techs, and then they won't be doing that, and the industry will have qualified personnel. Very simple idea, okay? That was truly it. I didn't quite know how to do that, so I was lucky enough to have an office in the building with Jack Lyon, my partner, and I put the arm on Jack one day and I said, I have this idea. And he said, what do you want? I said, I want you to be my partner. He said, okay. That was the whole conversation. And so we're designed very simply. If you assume that Washington has, like I said, a large unskilled population that for whatever reason just didn't go to school, right? And there's lots of reasons for that, right? And that's true, and we wanted them to come to our school. So there's no disqualifier to come, right? I figured that you probably didn't go to school. Some people did, some people didn't. I figured you might have gotten in trouble with the law. Some people did, some people didn't. Didn't matter, right? That's number one. Everybody who wanted to come could come. And the minimum age at that time was 16. It's now 18, but there's no maximum age. And the second thing was, I know you don't have any money, so let's not pretend that you do, okay? So anybody who wants to come can come, and it doesn't cost you any money. But on the other hand, and that money, by the way, I'm not sure what our numbers are today, but when we started, that would cost about 20 grand per year per student to come here. So I'm really giving each student $40,000. And here's what we ask in return. Every day on time. Can't miss a day, can't be late. I just had the orientation speech with the new class. I said, that's the deal. Otherwise you won't make it. A new BMW's got 26 computer clusters in it. If you're going to fix that car, you got to be like a rocket scientist. And we expect you to be able to fix that car when you leave here. And that's a long journey, but you can do it. We have been here around 11 years. Historically, we're probably 50% successful. That's my thinking on that. And so and then that really is a reflection of the staff we have and the students, that you have to want to do it, and then you have to have people in place that can help you get there, and we do. I've probably used up my 3.5 minutes. We'll have a question and answer section later, but anyway, thanks for coming to the XL Institute.
Thank you all for coming. It's really nice to be here. The Excel Institute struck me as something a little bit different, and so Hillary and I started talking about doing this as a service project, and WAPA could, use its resources and its brain power, and frankly, maybe its treasury a little bit to support this group. And so that's how it evolved. A place like the Excel Institute is a little bit different, but it is a place that's doing great work, and it is a place in the Washington-Baltimore area that is training young men and women to be a part of our industry, and that resonates with us, and so. We worked on this event, and we've been calling it a service project. And while we're not calling it a formal partnership, I'm thinking of this as the start of a relationship. Let's call this a first date. And we're getting to know each other, and we're getting to know what the Excel Institute does. And one thing that we have committed, WAPA has committed to, is to participate in Dress for Success campaign for the Institute grads to go and be dressed the way they should be dressed for a job interview, and I'm not even sure what that means these days. Yeah. I've hired a number of people at Kipler's Personal Finance magazine where I'm an editor. And, I see all kinds of people come in for interviews wearing all kinds of different things. And, you give them a little slack because, these are nerdy journalist types, and sometimes they don't know. how they're supposed to look, but figure, you know, anyone who's on time, has done a little bit of research, and is, you know, wearing something that looks presentable and neat, and that's it for me. And then after that, it's all how they present.
Our next speaker is Vice Chair of the Excel Institute, Vice Chair of the Excel Institute Board of Directors. She's been involved in Excel for 5 years, serving on the board for the last 3. First Vice President at Merrill Lynch in Bethesda, please welcome Katie.
Video just said it all. And what got me was the kids that come in here, the young people, the old people that come in here with less than 50 cents in their pocket and walk out of here with the opportunity to get a job at $30 or $40 or $45,000. That's what grabbed me some years ago. The other thing is, if you haven't been totally grabbed by this, go with me to graduation next June. This past graduation was just so moving. One of the moms came up to me and thanked me. I mean, I'm not just on the board, I'm not the one doing the teaching and all the hard work, and said, thank you so much for giving my son the opportunity to get out of the house. He has 5 kids, by the way, to get out of the house, to make a living, to show his children that there's another way. And, you know, just tears coming down her eyes. So, down her face. That's what it's all about.
Since their arrival here in DC 2 years ago, Volkswagen has made a concerted effort to partner with organizations such as Excel that better the lives of those in the community. And to tell us more about it, please welcome Michelle Williams.
For allowing me to come and participate in this wonderful event today. As he mentioned, the Volkswagen Group of America has a very long and proud tradition of becoming a productive and contributing member of the communities that we live in. All over the world where you find Volkswagen Group of employees, you will find communities that will testify that they are better for having Volkswagen been there. It is our desire that we can have that same impact in the Washington, D.C. area. We've only been here 2 years. We still have a ways to go, but we're making every effort to do that. Sometimes in our diversity and corporate giving efforts, we're simply reduced to being check writers. But every now and then a special opportunity like this one comes along that really allows us to partner with an organization and impact people's lives. And we are very, very excited that we've been able to provide vehicles for the students to learn on, that we've provided training for the technicians, and that we have provided the opportunity for 225 students to go through the Life Skills program. And to us, that's much more rewarding than any check writing could ever do for us. So thank you very much for that opportunity, and we look forward to partnering with you in the future.
First, tell me why you got involved with the Excel program, why it's appealing to your
Well, Sean and Hillary Harder were supporters of Excel Institute, so they first told WAPA, which is the Washington Automotive Press Association, about the group and wanted to WAPA to have lunch or, you know, find out more information about the Excel Institute, because we set up monthly lunches, and when we talk
a little bit about the part that Volkswagen is playing in this and how you guys got involved.
Well, we got involved with the Excel Institute primarily because we were looking for organizations that we could partner with in the community that could help us sort of establish ourselves as a strong corporate citizen where we could impact people's lives and really make a difference. The thing that impressed us or that attracted us to the Excel Institute was not just the ability to provide financial support, because we do that, but also the ability to give young people who are entering in the automotive field hands-on experience with our technology and our vehicles, which are the best in the world, we think. And also the opportunity, they talk about preparing, the 21st century workforce, and are providing the funding for students to go through that life skills training and to make them better prepared to enter the job market was very appealing to us. So it helped us on every front, and we're very excited.